Hi everybody, welcome to Healing with Maggie's Tarot. I'm Maggie and I'm here today to do a collective reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or anywhere in your chart, or you could be here as a cross watcher for Leo. And if so, you're very welcome, cross watcher. Now, Leo, I'm going to do the reading in What Lies Beneath Oracle cards. That's for the main spread, and also I will use Pop Art Tarot to clarify. Now, I only take what resonates and use your intuition when watching a public reading, as I'm reading for the whole collective of Leo. Yeah, so if anything in my reading is giving you anxiety in any kind of way, you shouldn't have any anxiety, because that's coming from the lower chakras. That's you giving into the devil. Yeah, so if you have any fear like that, just go to God, pray and meditate, and God will help you, give you the guidance that you need. Okay, ask God for help. Now, yeah, only take what resonates. Use your intuition when watching a public reading. If you would like a private reading, then my information is in the description box, Leo. I'm offering a 10-minute of a sample reading that's for free, and if you'd like to take advantage of that deal, then by all means contact me. I'm also, if you would like to purchase a reading, for 30 minutes is £30, for 60 minutes is £55, okay? Now, let me say a quick prayer before we start. And for the Son of the Holy Spirit. Thank you, God our Father, for making me a clear channel to receive and deliver your messages. I am truly humble, truly honoured, and truly privileged to serve you, Father God. I love you. And thank you, sweet Jesus and our Blessed Mother, for protecting my throat from all demons. And then for the Son of the Holy Spirit, and anyone trying to block it. Now, let's get started. I'm a bit tired, Leo. I've just done Gemini Cancer. My energy is drained. Had a little break, had something to eat. And I thought, you know what, at least I'll get in another, maybe one reading at least. I'm hoping I can do you and Virgo. So Father God, please tell me what's in the energy for. Thank you. Depression. So you have some kind of depression going on, Leo. Don't want to hear it. So you're depressing your emotions, and or you're depressed about somebody who doesn't want to speak to you. Yeah, doesn't want to hear anything that you want to say. Or you're depressing your emotions because you don't want to hear the truth from people. And it's causing you depression. What's in the past, Father God, when it comes to Leo? Oh. The other two videos I had my 80s hair going on. Oh, we'll be doing 80s hair again. In their feels, tired of drama. So you may be in your feelings. You are, because you're in depression. You're feeling depressed at this moment. Your emotions. So let the emotions come up, Leo. Cry, let them go. Okay. Let them come to the surface. Cry, heal them, and let them go. Don't hold on to them, and don't try to depress them either, because that's how you end up with depression. Okay. So don't repress or depress. Express. Tired of drama. You're tired of drama about somebody from your past who's in their feelings. Maybe you tried to treat somebody like they were a whore. Sexual. Maybe you tried to treat somebody like they were a whore or a prostitute, like they were toxic. Maybe somebody very high vibrational. You shouldn't treat anybody like they're a whore, Leo. This person may have good reasons not to speak to you. Or somebody was treating you like a whore, Leo. Let's see. That's what you're thinking about. Somebody that you may have tried to treat like they were a whore. Is it any wonder? My videos get shadow banned. It's the way I speak, folks. It's the way I speak. And I don't give a damn. Shadow banned or not. As long as I get my message out to the person who needs it, then that's all that matters. My hair, man. Get on my nerves. Game over. So whatever games you're playing, Leo, they're over with. Or you may have ended things with a player who's into prostitutes. Let's see now. You've been what does Leo need to do to ground things? My ex was into prostitutes. Yeah, my ex was into prostitutes. Bugaboo. He was very abusive and trying to scare me in every kind of way. So you're being told when it comes to your emotions, I mean, you're being told to ground yourself when it comes to somebody that may be trying to scare you, or you being a bully, and check yourself. You may have a disease. Yeah, you may have caught a disease, or whoever you're dealing with may have a disease, so be careful. All right. But yeah, my ex-husband, he went to a party. This was just before I left, just after, yeah, it was New Year's Eve, and me and my children had been at home, and he never came around us. He was gone for weeks. He came back Christmas Day, drank all the alcohol that was in my kitchen. Him and his brother, my brother was with him. And then they left. I didn't see my ex again. New Year's Eve, me and the children at home, asking where their daddy is, when he's going to come and see them, and all of this. And I didn't know. He was off on a party when my brother's friends had a party on a boat on the Thames. And there was prostitutes, escorts on there. And they were partying, you know, everything was there. Everything that needed. My ex was very fond of the old Colombian powder. So he'd go around beg anybody. He'd beg it. He embarrassed me one time on the train, begging people for alcohol. I said, oh my God, will you stop? You're an alcoholic. Anything I tried to do to help him. I didn't get any support from his mother. His mother would attack me for trying to help my husband and trying to stop my husband from having addictions to alcohol and drugs, and trying to get my husband on the straight and narrow to have a job, or to get himself a little business, start a little business with a pickup, and, you know, go off and do some work, whatever jobs he could get that was decent and not illegal. But she wanted him to be a thief. So anyway, and I didn't want him to be a thief, and I didn't want my children growing up with a thought of being a thief and then following into his footsteps. But they were on a boat, and the prostitutes, the escorts, they came to my brother and his friends, and they says, he's pestering us. Can you please tell him to leave us alone? We don't want to have anything to do with him. He stinks. He went on the boat stinking. Didn't even wash himself. A tramp. Check yourself. So my ex-husband was into prostitutes. I'm very lucky that I didn't catch a disease from him. A bad disease. I'm very lucky. Thanks for the gardener lady. Now, I was protected. God was protecting me. And then not long afterwards is when I left him. A couple of months later. I left him within a few weeks. And then I let him back again. On St. Patrick's Day. And then I went to Ireland to his brother's son's christening. He's the same age as my little boy. His name is Paddy. Went to his christening, and my ex shagged the local bike, the local whore in Loughrea. Shagged her, and I knew straight away they were shagging. The way they were little mess, you know, the way they were looking at each other. I had an argument with him. I told him I was leaving. I wanted him to leave and come with me. Would he leave? No, he wanted to stay there. He told me to F off, and he stayed there with her. I had money, thanks for the gardener lady. I had money with me. I got a taxi straight up to Galway and went to my brother's house. I stayed in my brother's house, and then I got, thank God, as I said, I had money on me, had English money on me. I gave the taxi man £100 in English money, and that was a lot of money for that time. I'm going back over 20 years ago, especially in Ireland. I'd only go a few miles, 20 miles, 30 miles. I gave him £100 English, which would have been about 160 Irish. So he brought me, because he wasn't going to take me. I said, listen, I'll give you £100 English money. And he said, all right, then I'll take you. So I was lucky. He brought me to my brother's, and then I got a taxi over to the airport, and I got a plane back to London, to Luton. Then he came back and tried to get me to go back with him. And I said no. So he started beating me in the sitting room. I'll never forget it. I was living in southeast London, and so he was kicking me on the floor, and my oldest daughter ran downstairs and she was screaming, leave mummy alone, leave mummy alone. If you don't leave mummy alone, I'm calling the police, daddy, I'm calling the police, daddy. And he ran out the door. I was married to an absolute scumbag, Leo. an absolute scumbag. And thanks be to God. So if you're going through anything like that, walk away now and protect yourself. Okay, what's in the hopes and fears when it comes to Leo? I'm not going to take all of these, God. So there's some kind of investigation going on, Leo. Shit is about to explode. Something to do with sexual protection. What was I just talking about? And police. And we've on your mind, we've got sex shop. So either you were trying to treat somebody like a whore and you were going to the prosy shop, yeah? The sex shop to pay for whores. Or somebody you were dealing with, Leo, has been going and has been paying prostitutes for money. And this person is a bugaboo. This person likes to try and scare people, bully people, yeah? Or you try to bully somebody who has depression. You try to bully somebody who has depression, and this person, you try to maybe get this person in the fields in the past, yeah? You may have tried to treat this person like they were a prostitute, a whore, or you were going with whores whilst you were in a relationship. And some kind of investigation. This could be you needing to go and get your health investigated because something's about to kick off, explode. Something to do with sexual protection. You may not have been using sexual protection. Police. And police may be involved, or you may be getting investigated by the police to do with a prostitution ring, sex trafficking. You may be part of a sex trafficking gang. Or somebody may have tried to traffic you, and there's an investigation going on, Leo. I remember when I moved here, I had an old man asking me, was I a prostitute? I couldn't believe it. I said, what do you mean, Mommy, was I a prostitute? He says, I heard you were a prostitute. And the same dirty old man tried to prey on me. So I don't know. Maybe I was sold behind my back and I didn't know anything about it. Yeah, because my ex is, that's what he's into. Sex trafficking. Bringing prostitutes over from Eastern Europe, from Poland and places like that, into London. And selling them as strippers and prostitutes. Okay, let's see. What do you need to do to ground? They've got a lot of clubs and pubs that they have these prostitutes in. Only young girls. One of them got locked up for a very long time because he was caught. They gang raped her. They had her on a pool table in southeast London in a pub called Electric Orange. And my ex and his boss, it was his boss, but he's calling me his partner, Sean. He took an Irish name, but he's not, he's Indian. Him and the gang, all gang raped this poor Polish woman. She wasn't even a woman, she was a young girl. They used everything on her, everything on her. He went to prison for a long time. My ex, he got away with it. Very lucky he got away with it. But this time, he won't get away with it. Hopes and fears. You're tired of drama. You want this to be over with. Somebody's been recording you. Someone's been recording you. Recording what's been going on. Or you've been recording what has happened to you by people from your past. And the what does Leo have to take action on, Father God? So ground yourself when it comes to you being a bully, bugging people, or somebody who's bugging you, okay? A bugaboo. Now action. What's the action we need to take, Father God? I'm boiling. Heating isn't on. Absolutely boiling. So if you see my face going red. In the other videos I looked as white as anything. Right, let's see. Action. What's the action that Leo needs to take, Father God? Okay, your thinking is outdated, Leo. Or you're dealing with somebody who has outdated thinking, who's conditioned. And you're burning evidence. Or whoever you're dealing with is outdated. They're whatever, because especially if they're trying to sex traffic people and make you into a whore, or make you into a prostitute, or you trying to make somebody into a whore or into a prostitute, or you going to visit prostitutes. You're being told to take action on your way of thinking. Your way of thinking is outdated. It's chauvinistic. Or some of you're dealing with is burning evidence, or you're burning evidence. You may have caught a bad disease and you may be trying to burn this evidence. Or if you were involved in a sex trafficking ring, you're trying to burn the evidence. Okay? Because you're being told to go, or whoever you're in a relationship with, but has been going to brothels, and you're being told to check yourself when it comes to your sexual health. You may have picked up a bad disease, Leo. Okay? Or you may be a prostitute, selling yourself. So here we go. Yeah, there's a recording. Somebody could have recorded you having sex, Leo. Or you could have recorded somebody having sex, Leo. And if you did that, without this person knowing, you know, you can go to prison for a long time for that, Leo. Trash. So, or somebody may have thrown some evidence out in the trash, out in the bin, a recording. Or somebody may have recorded you, Leo, somebody that you kicked out, that you threw away. Or you may have recorded somebody that you threw away, that you kicked to the bin, that you binned, yeah? What you're being told to walk away from. You're being told to walk away from whatever you threw in the bin, or whoever threw you in the bin. Bank failure. You're going through bank loss, money loss at this moment. So whatever you threw out, you're being told to walk away from this trash. Yeah? This person may do drugs. This person may be a drug addict. Or you may be a drug addict, and it may be costing you a lot of money. You're being told to walk away from doing drugs and walk away from this person that you kicked out. Yeah, the trash. Now, outcome. Emotional intelligence. God wants you now to balance your emotions, ground yourself. Don't allow yourself to, if you're being a bully, then that has to stop now. Or if somebody's bullying you, that has to stop now. God wants you to balance your emotions, yeah? I hate nothing about you. So in the outcome, there's somebody here that hates nothing about you, Leo. And this person is very, when it comes to their emotions, this person is very intelligent when it comes to their emotions. They know how to balance themselves. Yeah. They know how to keep their temper down. They know when it comes to whatever emotion it may be, they know how to balance their emotions. So you may have tried to take advantage of somebody that you thought didn't know how to balance their emotions. You may have thought this person was depressed, so you may have took advantage of this person. You may have been a bit of a bully, Leo, and your thinking is outdated and you're being told to take action on this. And there may be a recording of what you did, or you may have tried to record this person. You may have tried to treat this person like they were a prostitute, or you go to prostitutes, you sleep with prostitutes, and you have a sexual disease and you need to go and get yourself checked. You're being told to walk away from whatever you threw out in the bin, or from anyone, or from somebody who binned you, threw you out because you're trash. You're hoping, you're tired of drama. That's good. So that's a good thing. And in the outcome, emotional intelligence, whoever you were dealing with, doesn't hate you. Doesn't hate you. And this person knows how to balance their emotions. They don't hate anyone, because they wouldn't be in control of their emotions then, would they, Leo? If they were hating people, they wouldn't have any, their emotional intelligence would be nil. But this person is in control of their emotions, or they will be. Let's see now. Oh, you need to be, Leo. Yeah, you need to be in control of your emotions because of your envy. You're very envious, and that's a challenge for you, is your envy, your jealousy. You feel like you have to fight for what you want because of your envious nature. Yeah, because of you being so jealous. Battlefield. Claiming what's yours. Love is a battlefield. So it's a problem for you now, a challenge for you to claim what you think is yours, or to fight. Maybe this is what you think, how you get your way is by fighting. No, that's not, you're not emotionally intelligent then, are you? You're weak. You're a weakling. So the challenge for you is envy and fighting, thinking you have to fight for someone. If someone doesn't want to be with you, Leo, they don't fucking want to be with you. Leave them the fuck alone. Okay? And if your envy, the challenge for you is your envy, you're very jealous, you need to overcome this now and balance yourself. Okay? Especially if you've been a bugaboo trying to bully people. Or whoever you're dealing with may be very jealous, Leo. Very envious. I'm reading for the collective, so I could be reading for any of you. I hope you can hear me, Leo. Sometimes I speak very, very low. Sometimes it can be loud. So you can tell I'm getting tired when I start speaking low. Yeah, I'm tired now, Leo. So there is somebody, I'm reading it one way now, so take it, whoever this is for, they will understand it. I don't need to give it to you sideways, front ways, yeah, back ways, one way. Somebody with emotional intelligence, somebody who's able to balance themselves emotionally. You try to bug this person, you try to scare this person, you try to bully this person. And you try to bully this person because of your outdated views, yeah? Through control, gaslighting. And you try to get this person in their feelings. You try to cause this person to have depression. And you try to cause this person to have depression, Leo, so that they would become a prostitute. Yeah? So that they would become a prostitute. And somebody that could be just be a trash. Yeah? So you wanted this person to get depressed, be a prostitute, be trash. This person was tired of everything that was going on, didn't want any drama. And there was some kind of recording going on. Or this person has been recording you, talking about you, maybe on some kind of recording like I'm talking on this recording now, about how envious that you are. Okay, so let's get started. I hope you didn't record somebody that you were in a relationship with just to play to your friends so they could laugh at this person who had depression that you were using, Leo. Or this was done to you, Leo. Somebody used you because you've got depression and they've been treating you like a whore. All right, so let's get started. Keep going to prostitutes and keep, doing the devil, what the devil wants you to do. You will end up with a bad disease, Leo. This is facts. You will end up with a bad disease. Or like if you keep sleeping with people who are cheating on you and who sleep with prostitutes, you will end up with a bad disease. Only a fool wouldn't know that. Only a fucking fool wouldn't know that, Leo. Neither ones. You keep being a player, Leo, you're going to end up with a bad disease. If you're with a player or you date players, you're going to end up with a bad disease. Some people think the worst thing that could happen to them is have pregnancy. No. Worse diseases out there that can destroy your life. Well, you'd never be able to have another relationship. Now, depression. Not sexual anyway. Depression. Who's this in depression, Father God? Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Or you tried to, Six of Cups, you try to cause depression to a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, who may be family to you. Or you're depressed that a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer wants to reunite with somebody from their past that they may have been married to. You're depressed that this person wants to heal things. Or you got a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer depressed because you reconnected with your ex. Or you put this person into an illusion that somebody wanted to reconnect with them from their past. That this person wants to reconnect with their ex. Leo, you put a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer into an illusion. Or you may have had a lot of lovers that you were having passion with. Or you, Death card, something has ended. It's ended. Death card, no coming back. So Leo, you may have tried to put somebody who had depression into an illusion so you could have sex with them. Death card. Maybe to cause this person's death with a deadly disease. You may have a deadly disease, Leo. And you may have tried to give somebody this disease who has depression. Or you have this depression over all of the options, all of the people that you were sleeping with, Leo, that you caught a disease from. Death card. Because now either something has ended for good, or as we've seen earlier, you're being told to check your health. You have picked up a deadly disease. Give me one more, because of passion. Give me one more, Father God, on the Knight of Wands. Because of being a player, or because you were sleeping with players. This Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer could have been a player that you were sleeping with, and this person's giving you a disease, or has a disease. You thought you were going to receive some kind of money, either from family or because of a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, who's single. You thought you were going to get some money of a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, who is now single, who you thought you could play and use. You had this person in an illusion. You had a lot of options you were cheating with, Leo. And you had this person in an illusion, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You were using this person for money. This Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn could be related to you, or you could have children with this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This person's family to you in some kind of way, or family. Mother. This person may have children for you. Queen of Cups. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Or you're related to this person through a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, who could be your mother, your mother-in-law, your grandmother. Or this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is a mother. And you've been flirting. You were expecting unrealistic expectations in this relationship. You were using this person for the money. This Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay. Let's see. In the feelings. Who's in the feelings? You're getting some kind of money out of this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Maybe by causing them depression. I could be reading for another Leo. Maybe your job was to cause this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn who is a mother, very loving, very kind. Could be a psychic. You may have been paid to causes Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, depression. Either your family could have paid you, or some big business company, or some kind of family business, family run business, paid you money to cause depression to a Queen of Cups, who's a psychic, Queen of Swords. So in the past, whoever you had feelings for, whoever you had emotions for, this person's ended things with you now. Yeah, things has ended. This person's coming out as a Queen of Swords, very intelligent. A Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This person's very balanced, maybe very generous, maybe very good with their money, maybe very helpful. But this person has ended things with you now. And this person is giving you the cold shoulder. This person doesn't want anything to do with you. They know what you've been doing. They know what you've been up to. They know you've been using them. They know you've been lying about them. They know you've been maybe trying to treat them like a whore. Or you have been trying to treat them like a whore because you've had other options. You've been cheating with Leo. But also you go to prostitutes. You sleep with prostitutes. And you're outdated when it comes to your thinking. You're irrelevant. Nobody gives a damn about you. So you need to start giving a damn about yourself. Discarded. You've been discarded. You're outdated. Sex shop before the God. Watch who you mess with, Leo. Because you don't know when it's going to come back and bite you in the arse. If you sleep with prostitutes, you're going to end up with a bad disease. Especially if you're in a relationship and you have children. And you're trying to come back to that woman, the mother of your children that you're using and you're sleeping with, that you could pass a dirty disease onto because you're not even using protection. And that's what you're being told to do. Use protection when you're sleeping with prostitutes and get your sexual health checked. Yeah, you're a liar. You've been lying. You could have been lying about somebody being a prostitute, or you've been lying and cheating and sleeping with prostitutes. You may have lied to an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Or about an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Six. What's that? This 9 of Cups. Yeah. Wow. You overindulged. You may be an alcoholic. You may like to drink a lot, Leo. You overindulged when it came to these prostitutes, didn't you? Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ace of Wands. You overindulged when it came to these prostitutes that you were having sex with. Bloody hell, man. Now you're receiving karma, Leo. Now you're receiving karma because the truth's been exposed about you. And also you're receiving karma because of what you did to a child, or what you did to a child of God, or what you may have done to another Leo. You've been sleeping with prostitutes. A lot of prostitutes. You are now receiving karma. Wheel of Fortune. Shifts in the relationship. Good fortune in your career. New opportunities arising. Fluctuations in your financial situation. So you're having problems now when it comes to your money, because the truth is out about you, about who you are and what you do. And also the truth is out about a child, or what you did to a child. Or you may have got somebody pregnant, Leo. And truth's out about that now. You may have got a prostitute pregnant. You see, God. You really overindulged, leading to romance. Abundance of prostitutes you've slept with. Oh my God. Or switch it around. You could be the prostitute, Leo, and you slept with loads and loads of people, and they give you money. Whatever they do, they give you money to sleep with them. Could give you drugs, alcohol, or money. And now you have a disease. Or whoever you're dealing with has a disease and they've passed it on to you because they sleep with a lot of prostitutes. Could be a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Now you're being told to take action on this outdated, your outdated thinking. And somebody may have discarded you. And this could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini who has discarded you. This person may have moved away from you. And this person's moving on and healing. Or a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn has discarded you. This is somebody that had children with you. An Empress. Or this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn has discarded you because the truth's come out, Leo, that you have a child or somebody is pregnant. Take it how it resonates, as I said. I'm reading for loads of you. Recording. So you're being told to focus on this recording. What's this recording for, God? Somebody may have a recording of you, Leo. You're under judgment. Police could have a recording of you. The police, because I do see the judgment as police also. You're being told to embrace accountability for what you did. There's some kind of recording, announcing, expressing, revealing the truth. Or you're being told to focus on revealing the truth because you're under judgment. Death card. So when it comes to your death, Leo, you're under judgment. God has you under judgment. You will not be going to heaven. So, and until you express the truth and tell the truth, and you're being told to focus on this, focus on somebody that you may have killed. You may have caused somebody's death. Leo, you may have caused somebody's death because of a pregnancy, because of prostitutes that you were sleeping with. Or you're being told to tell the truth. Express the truth about why something ended. Because you're under judgment. And the truth's coming out about you. Tide of drama. Truth's coming out about death. Or maybe you trying to cause somebody's death, Leo. You're trying to cause somebody's death. A cycle has ended. You may have tried to cause somebody's death by travelling to them. Yeah. Or you may have tried to cause somebody's death to somebody from another part of the world to you, from a different country. A Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Who's very strong, Leo. So you're hoping, or you're fearing that something you did greedy. You're fearing that something you did, Leo, that was very greedy to a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn for money. You were very jealous, very clingy, and you were using this person. You were using this person for their strength. You were trying, or you were just trying to hold on to this person for their money and control them through bullying them. Or you were trying to hold on to somebody who may be family to you, or you may have children with, for money. And you were trying to control this person. Now you fear the drama that this has caused. Every action, there is an opposite reaction. So you're being told to walk away, either from somebody that threw you out, or somebody you threw out, or something you threw into the bin. Walk away from trash. Or walk away from somebody who thinks you're trash. Okay? Let's see. What does Leo? Let me explain that to me further, please. Emperor. So you could be an older man, or you could be with a man that's older than you, or somebody you had children with has kicked you out and they're moving on. They've left you. They're moving forward and they're healing. And this could be a Pisces, or this person, or an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. They're moving forward. They're healing. They're healing from any trap that you tried to set. Either as a father, or to trap a person to be a father, a Pisces, an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Bugaboo. You're being told to, you're trying to bully people. Stop that now, Leo. Because you're being told to announce the truth. Because you're under judgment. Death card. God has you under judgment. So if you want to rebirth, if you want to go to up there to God, if I was you, I tell the truth. Because when you get taken from this life, God knows where you're going to go. God could just end you completely. It's up to him. He owns your soul. He owns your soul, Leo. Optimism, getting possibilities in love, fleeting romances. You need to tell the truth about these fleeting romances, all these people you were having sex with. And check yourself, because you may have a very bad disease because of all these people, and you may, because this disease may cause your death because of all the options you had that you were sleeping with. Reunion. A Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You tried to bully a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn because of a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, who may have family with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Or you tried to scare this person, this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, from having a reunion with her family or his family, or with his or her children. You try to bully this person. Or you try to bully this person, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, because you did not want them reuniting with a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Give me one more. No, okay. Emotional intelligence for the God. Outcome. So in the outcome, we've got emotional intelligence. Yeah, you're under judgment. You need to speak the truth. You're under judgment, Leo, for messages, for what you said, or some kind of travel. Yeah, you're under judgment for what you tried to do to a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This person may be very helpful, may be a very nice person, may help the sick. You see this person, they've got a walking stick, but yet they're helping the old lady in a Zimmer frame to cross the road. This person may be very helpful, may be very kind, very loving, and you tried to take advantage of that person. You didn't realize this person is money. You try to use this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn for money. Could even be your own child. And you're under judgment. If you try to use your own child for money, or if you try to use a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn for money, you're under judgment. This person, and you did something. You talked about this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or you may have travelled to this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You took some kind of action when it came to this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and because of that, God has you under judgment. Give me one more for the God. What should you talk about, Leo? What should you talk about? Because you don't know who they are in the spirit. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You may have been working with an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini also, but you lied about a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn to have them put in prison. Yeah, because you didn't want them reuniting with family or reuniting with a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer from their past. Or you tried to gaslight people about a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Through messages, you were lying about a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn because you didn't want them reuniting with the family or with a Taurus or with a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer from the past. Or this Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer could be related to you, family to you, and you didn't want this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn to have a relationship with this person from the past or with family. So you lied and you gaslit and you tried to trap this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and you try to fuck with their mind. You try to make them go crazy, or you try to put them into prison through lies. Stupid thing to do, Leo. Envy. I'm feeling tired now, God. I don't know if I'll do Virgo. I might leave you, Virgo, for another night. 3 of Cups. You're envious of family reuniting. You're envious of a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. You're envious of this friendship, of this family being loving and kind to each other, of a reunion. You wanted to cause division. You wanted to cause division when it came to Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, having an equal give and take with her family, with her children, or with a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or his. There could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini here also who's very envious. There could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn who's envious. Give me more, Father God. But this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn looks like a nun. Very generous. This person gives people food. They help them across the road. They help people who are sick. If somebody's in a wheelchair, they'll push that person. They'll do shopping. They'll help people. This is a loving and kind person. And you try to abuse this person. Their generosity. You try to abuse this person, you fool. You're a fool. You thought this person was a fool, did you? Biggest mistake you ever made, mate. Just because they have a good heart doesn't mean they're a fool. Or you tried to abuse this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn using their child. Or maybe even using your own child. You try to cause this person to be in the 9 of Swords. You try to cause this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn to have depression. 9 of Swords. And that's what we have in the energy. You try to cause a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There you are, Leo, in the passion. You tried to put a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer in illusion about a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn as a mother. You tried to put a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer into an illusion about a mother, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, 10 of Pentacles, who may have children with a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Or this Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer could be family to you. And you try to put this person into an illusion. And you try to cause depression to a mother, to a Queen of Cups, to a psychic. You're a fool. And you may have tried to use a child to cause depression. Or you try to cause this person depression because they were trying to have a new beginning, a new life. They may have been traveling, or they may have been trying to begin a new life somewhere in a different part of the world or different part of the country. Yeah, new beginning. And you try to cause this person depression by harassing this person, Leo, through lies and abuse. Give me one more. And now you're on the Judgment. Yeah, abuse. You tried to abuse. There's a devil. You were the fucking devil. You were trying to abuse this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. 2 wands because of a relationship. Either a relationship that you're in or somebody that you partnered up with. You tried to abuse this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah. Now, let me see. I'm finishing up. I'm going to do I'm going to do a, you can tell I'm getting tired. I'm thinking angel number, and I'm going to do a Mother Mary message. A message from our Blessed Mother. Her there, Virgin Mary. Some people like to call her Leo, the Virgin Mary. Now, let's see, Our Lady, what have you got for us tonight? I can't shuffle these. You try and give it, oh, try and give a little bit. Okay, can't do it. Oh, that's what it was, my watch. I was wondering what that was. I thought I had an orb flying around the room. I do see orbs sometimes, like little lights, blue, pink. They're the angels. I see angels around me. Let me know that I'm safe. They're surrounding me, protecting me, Leo. I have angels protecting me. I have God protecting me. I have my Blessed Mother protecting me. I've got my ancestors protecting me. And so has this Taurus that you've been trying to mess about with. Yeah. That one. Yeah, we'll take that one. Miracles. There's a miracle coming, Leo. There's a miracle. Everything's a miracle anyway. Even to have like electricity is a miracle. Some poor people in countries don't even have running water. We have a lot to be thankful for. So we've got 11. So 11 is make a wish. 11 is moving forward, independence, new beginnings. Yeah. And we've got Our Lady of Manifest Miracles. So a miracle is being manifested at this moment. Thanks be to God. I'm hoping, I'm waiting, Blessed Mother, for my little miracle. But everything I get from you is a miracle anyway. And from my God. I'm thankful. I'm grateful. Thank you. I love you. Now here we go. 11. Some people really try to take advantage of people with good hearts. Years ago, it used to drive me crazy. I used to be so soft to people, so nice, and then I got in a way. I wouldn't be nice to nobody. They'd have to prove themselves to me first, and then I'd be nice to them. But I could never be horrible to anybody who was sick or in a wheelchair or somebody who was elderly that needed some help. I could never refuse somebody to have food. If I seen a beggar, I'd give them money. I could never refuse somebody a bed for the night. Never. I wouldn't even refuse my worst enemy a bed for the night, unless he was a murderer. Yeah. So I'm not evil. Yeah. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. I couldn't see a dog on the side of the road. You're probably cruel to animals too, are you, Leo? Or maybe you like to slap animals or kick them. Or maybe whoever you're dealing with is cruel to animals. Kick them and slap them and whip them. So we've got 11. Our Lady of Manifest Miracles, 58. Remember, those animals are God's creatures. If you're cruel to God's creatures, God will punish you. They're his animals. He created them. Like he created you. You do not punish his animals. Now, I run it. Our Lady of Manifest Miracles, 11. Love seeks to manifest through you, as you. Let me say, I can get a little drink, Leo. Tired now. Let's see now. A little bit more energy, just keep going. Our Lady of Manifest Miracles. Love seeks to manifest through you, as you. It is not your spirit that is to be blessed by love, but your body and your life too. You are meant to live a reality of divine love. You are meant to experience the presence of the divine in everyday life. And an animal is the presence of God. You do not abuse animals or anyone, not even a bird, no one. Let's read again. Love seeks to manifest through you, as you. It is not your spirit that is to be blessed by love, but your body and your life too. You are meant to live a life. You are meant to live a reality of divine love. You are meant to experience the presence of the divine in everyday life. Your spiritual life and material existence are not destined to be separate, but rather are to be united, enhancing each other, infusing each other with love in sacred relationship. My miracles are not limited to the world of spirit. They manifest in the material world as signs that divine love is alive in the here and now. Will you be a willing channel for my miraculous manifestations? So Leo, our Blessed Mother is asking, will you be a channel? Can she use you to manifest miracles into this world? Yeah, to help people, to cross the road, feed people. Okay? So I'm going to read that one more time. Love seeks to manifest through you, as you. It is not your spirit that is being blessed by love, but your body and your life too. You are meant to live a reality of divine love. You are meant to experience the presence of the divine in everyday life. Your spiritual life, your spiritual and material existence are not destined to be separate, but rather are to be united, enhancing each other, infusing each other with love in sacred relationship. My miracles are not limited to the world of spirit. They manifest in the material world as signs that divine love is alive in the here and now. Will you be a willing channel for my miraculous manifestations? Yes, our Blessed Mother, I am your channel. I'm your channel and your son's channel. And now, Leo, our Blessed Mother, my ears are just gone, is asking you to be a channel. Can she channel love through you? Can you be loving? Can you be kind? Can you? Can you take inspiration from our Blessed Mother, who's loving, kind, forgiving, protective of her children? Can you? And stop sleeping with prostitutes, or stop being a prostitute. So here we go. And start treating people with respect. Angel numbers for God. Thank you. Okay. I just had chicken burger and rice, and it's repeating on me, Leo. Oh, my back. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and also we've got 666, which is a devil, and that's what you came out as there. You came out as a devil because you've been trying to cause anxiety and depression, lying, cheating, stealing, attacking people, yeah, cursing people, doing black magic, whatever you've been doing, gossiping, all comes under the devil. And we've got 666, which can be a good number, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got good luck, spirit guides, progress, justice, structures, systems, processes, conditioning, and rules. And we did have that there, outdated thinking, yeah, conditioning. You are on the right track. Someone from the other side has your back and encourages you to try your best. You will succeed. Observe your surroundings and communicate clearly. Be sure that everything will fall to pieces in order to rise again. So whatever falling to pieces around you, Leo, is not meant to be with you. It's not meant to be in your life. Because if it was built on a strong foundation, it wouldn't be falling to pieces. And somebody from the other side, somebody that has passed on, somebody who's dead, yeah, a mother, a father, a cousin, a sister, a brother, is trying to push you to heal, to be a better person, because they want you to come to them, to ascend when you die, because you're under judgment and you're being told to focus on speaking the truth. 666 about what you did to a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn because of who the mother is, or what you did to a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn as a mother, because you didn't want this person to reunite with a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or you didn't want this person to celebrate with her family, with her children, because you were jealous. So you destroyed a family out of lies. Or you didn't want a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn reuniting with somebody from your family, Leo. Yeah, and having a friendly or a happy relationship with that person because you're jealous. And you may have been getting money either from that from your family to stop that relationship, or you were getting money out of family who were a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You were getting money somehow. So you were using that person and that's the reason why you were bullying a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So we've got 666. Reflect. Love, affection, compassion, kindness, attention, self-love. And that's where we have there the outcome. Emotional intelligence. To be kind. Be kind to people. Yeah? So we've got several unexpected developments will enter your life and impact how you feel. This is a chance to re-evaluate your identity. You need a mental shift towards greater optimism, self-assurance and trust. Put your faith in your gut and inner voice. Pay attention to your feelings and use them to help you to become a better person. So you're being told to pay attention to your feelings, to become more emotionally intelligent, yeah, more helpful, more loving, more kind. See that person there? They've got a walking stick, but yet they're still helping that old lady across the road. Yeah, that's what God wants you to be. That's what our Blessed Mother is asking you to do now. She's asking you, can she use you? Can she channel love through you? Can you be a loving, kind person? Can you represent her here on earth through love and kindness, and be a good mother or be good to mothers, and not try to break up families, and not lie, cheat and steal, and go to be a prostitute or sleep with prostitutes? Yeah. So we've got 666. I'm going to read it again so it gets in your ears and connects with your brain. So we've got 666, reflect. So God wants you to think now. Think about things that you've done. Think about all the things that you've done to hurt people, to use and abuse them. The lies, the stealing, the cheating. Love, affection, compassion, kindness, attention, self-love. Several unexpected developments will enter your life and impact how you feel. This is a chance to re-evaluate your identity. So you're going through a tower. Everything around you is going to fall to pieces. And the reason why it's going to fall to pieces, Leo, is so that you can start building on a firm foundation, building on a foundation that is based in love and kindness, that is based in God, not in the devil. Several unexpected developments will enter your life and impact how you feel. This is a chance to re-evaluate your identity. You need a mental shift toward greater optimism, self-assurance and trust. Put your faith in your gut and inner voice. Pay attention to your feelings and use them to help you to become a better person. I hope you do, Leo. And that's your reading. Take care. God bless. Bye.